That clip is in stark contrast to the love that Uncle Trump usually receives when he steps outside of Mar-a-Lago into the public. And we're going to be diving into a bit of that today. Like, share, comment. Make sure you guys hit that like button. I know it's a small gesture, but it really helps out the YouTube algorithm. I would greatly appreciate it, all right? I would really, really appreciate it. Comment down below your thoughts and your opinions. And let's dive in. Wait for it. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Joe could never get any applause like that. So Uncle Trump was in Fort Myers, Florida, for a speaking engagement. And after the event, he took a stroll right on down to a local pizza spot. And to say the least, everybody went absolutely crazy. Let's dive into it.
It was very chaotic once people realized his caravan of cars was pulling up in front of downtown House of Pizza. So many people rushed to the front of the business. So it was well over 100 people. They were pushing closer and closer as former President Donald Trump exited his vehicle. Now everyone was crammed in, standing shoulder to shoulder as nearly every person had their phones up in the air trying to get a video of him walking inside. Now I could see him stop and shake hands with people who were standing outside before he walked inside the business. Now Trump was inside downtown House of Pizza for about 15 minutes. Week News anchor Chris Safadi was inside at the cash register with Trump. Now, I was able to get closer to the entrance. However, Secret Service members and Fort Myers police were pushing people back and trying to clear a way out for Trump. Now, I immediately walked inside the business once he got back inside his SUV, and I spoke with people who were inside when Trump walked in, and many people told me he shook their hand and actually spoke with him briefly before he grabbed a bite to eat.
I told him I was honored to shake his hand.
And so I told Donald that we need him. You know, the country needs him, and he's a warrior.
I stood at the front, and I was. He actually started talking to me. He was asking me if I played linebacker for Fort Myers High, and I do. Shout out Fort Myers High. And he was just like, "Let's get a picture." So I was like, "Of course, I'd love to."
And just hours ago, as the former president arrived in downtown Fort Myers in his motorcade, he was met with a large group of supporters cheering as he pulled into the parking area of the convention center. We could see a smaller group of protesters alongside the other side of the street, and they were waving flags and holding signs. Now, I did also want to point out that immediately after Trump left the downtown House of Pizza, a huge crowd of people lined up to order pizza, and that line was out the door. In fact, we can actually see the line is just barely out the door, a little shorter right now, but Secret Service members could be seen with many boxes of pizza. They were loading up inside. They were loading that pizza inside the cars before they took off.
Gave that pizza spot major promo, so much so that there was a line outside the building. I mean, sheesh, absolutely bonkers. Here's the video though. Got Byron Donalds and his son there.
USA!
Great again.
Where'd you go, Rob?
Let's see what that looks like. Oh, that's good.
Rudy!
That's good.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite.
Don't eat it with a fork. You know what? Does anybody? Does anybody want to be swayed?
There's that back.
Okay, I got it. We love you.
Yeah! Go ahead.
Okay, bye. Mira, mi tío Pablo. Mira quién está aquí. Mira quién está aquí, tío.
Yes, come on over here.
Mira quién está ahí. Can you take a picture? Tío Pablo, mira Joe.
Now, Leftist Media was actually kind of going a little bit crazy because of the joke that Trump made. I don't know if you guys caught it, but he jokingly offered someone the slice of pizza that he bit off of. And of course, you know, some of the headlines on Leftist Media, Trump did a disgusting thing. He offered a slice of pizza that he bit, blah, blah, blah. But as you saw in the clip, he put it down. But, I mean, even if he was seriously offering it, people have the right and the ability to say no. It's not like he was forcing someone to take it. If somebody was going to take it, they were welcome to. But, you know, the leftist media always tries to spin things, especially when it comes to Uncle Trump. Oh, my goodness, how dare he offer someone a slice of pizza that he bit off of? That's totally disgusting and vile behavior, blah, 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 blah. I mean, it's just absolutely ridiculous. But Joe could never pull off something like this. He would never get this type of reception, ever.
Thank you.
Mr. Trump! Are the workers behind you? For the guys back here! Mr. Trump, for the kids in
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Crowd going absolutely wild. Joe could never, ever pull something off like that. And, you know, it's wonderful to see that people are waking up and realizing that, you know, we actually had it pretty darn good. You know, and I've woken up to that reality myself, and I've documented the whole thing, obviously, throughout this journey. But, man, is it a beautiful thing to see, you know, the reception that Trump always gets, even when he was leaving Mar-a-Lago to go to the airport so he could fly to New York because of, you know, goodness gracious, Alvin Bragg. Along the road that they were taking, huge amounts of people cheering, waving the American flag, you know, USA, chanting, you know, going crazy. So, you know, I can only imagine that 2024 is going to be ugly for the left. I mean, and even polls have been showing that. According to the Premise poll, asked 1,400, almost 1,500 registered voters who they would vote for in a head-to-head between Trump and Biden. The former president won 44% support to Biden's 42%. And allegedly, you know, Joe's going to announce that he's running this coming week. So, yeah, not looking too good for them. I mean, you got Joe Biden getting booed whenever he shows his face anywhere. You have Trump showing up to places, getting absolutely nothing but cheers and people chanting USA, people telling him, hey, we need you. You know, all of this other stuff, showing him so much love and support. I just don't see how Uncle Trump could. Well, I kind of do see how he possibly could lose, but we're not going to dive into any of that. But beside that, I don't see any way that he could lose. There's just no way, in my humble opinion, that he could possibly lose. I mean, the polls, if you walk out onto the streets and talk to folks, I mean, are y'all with me on this one? Let me know in the comment section, man. Let me know, because I don't see any way he could possibly lose. I mean, literally had a line wrapped around the corner because he went and ate pizza at a place. Bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. And I believe on this trip he actually bought the Fort Myers Police Department pizza as well. But, you know, the left is never going to cover anything like that. So, you know, goodness gracious, because he's just such a horrible, terrible, no good, very bad person. We can't say anything good about Trump. Even when, you know, he does nice things. We're not going to talk about it. We're going to talk about him joking about handing someone a slice of pizza that he bit off. Goodness gracious. All right. Anyway, y'all let me know what you thought about this one in the comment section below. Like, share, comment. Hit that subscribe button before you go. Peace and love. I'm out.